Good evening and welcome to the World This Week, your comprehensive wrap-up of major events shaping our states, the nation and the world, from government activities and national development to global stories and the latest in sports. We'll bring you the headline that mattered throughout the week. Plus, on tonight's edition, as always, we have a Saturday special, a feature segment that takes a closer look at the stories behind the news. We shall be taking a look at the housing revolution in Ogun State. I am Opeyemi Abdeomi. Let's begin after this break. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. Not to forget that you can watch us live on Facebook at Ogun TV and Ogun State Television, on YouTube at OGTV Abeokuta, and on OGTV website www.ogtv.com.ng/live. For the latest news and reports, check us on this platform: X at Ogun TV, Instagram at Ogun State Television, or download OGTV app on Apple Store and Google Play Store. And now to the details. The Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Kevin Aneke, has reaffirmed the Nigerian Air Force unwavering commitment to defending the nation and eliminating insurgents, terrorists, and other criminal elements threatening peace and stability. Air Marshal Aneke gave the assurance during an operational visit to the air complement of the Operation Fasanyama Forward Operating Base in Katsina. He charged personnel to intensify their efforts in fulfilling the directive of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Bola Tinubu, to decisively eliminate all threats to the safety and security of Nigerians. The CAS emphasized that the unprecedented support of the federal government through the acquisition of modern platforms, advanced weaponry, and enhanced professional training places a solemn responsibility on the Nigerian Air Force to deliver decisive outcomes. Meanwhile, the headquarters of the Joint Task Force Operation Adinkia in the Northeast said the troops of the 232 Battalion Tactical Operating under Sector 4 of the theater have recorded a breakthrough with the arrest of a key drug supplier to Boko Haram terrorists in Adamawa State. Zubairu Muhammad, 45 years, was arrested in the early hours of Thursday at Uber Town. In a statement by the spokesman of the theater, Lieutenant Colonel Sani Huber revealed the suspect is believed to be a major distributor of cannabis sativa and eye substances to terrorists across Asikra, Chibok, Michika, and Dambal areas of Adamawa and Borno states. Items recovered from him include 14 blocks of cannabis sativa valued at over 1 million naira, 43.9 grams of ice valued at over 3 million naira, and 2 army camouflage t-shirts reportedly used while peddling the illicit drugs. The Nigerian Air Force component of the Joint Task Operation Fasanyama has achieved a major operational breakthrough following precision air interdiction missions conducted on 14 November 2025 at the Sari Bandit Camp in Safe local government area of Zamfara State. A statement by the Director of Public Relations and Information, Air Commodore Ehime Ejodame, indicates that the mission was undertaken after comprehensive intelligence and surveillance operations confirmed significant terrorist activity and rustled livestock concealed on a high ground hideout used by the criminals as both a defensive position and a logistic hub. Acting on the intelligence, the air component executed multiple coordinated strike passes on the identified targets, achieving direct hits that dislodged surviving terrorists attempting to flee into surrounding vegetation, where they were subsequently tracked and effectively engaged. The Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Brigadier General Muhammad Buba Marwa, has issued a fresh warning to drug barons and trafficking cartels. This as he declared that his second tenure would usher in an even tougher crackdown on illicit drug network nationwide. Marwa, who was reappointed by the President Bola Tinubu for another 5-year term, on Friday, November 14, 2025, delivered the warning while addressing jubilant management staff and operatives who trunked the NDLEA National Headquarters, Abuja, to welcome him shortly after the presidential announcement. The announcement was signed by Femi Babafemi, Director of Media and Advocacy, NDLEA Headquarters, Abuja, on Saturday, November 15, 2025. In a bid to further bolster infrastructure across the state and consolidate on its expanding industrial base, the Ogun State Executive Council has approved the construction of another set of roads and housing units across the state. The council took the decision during the first meeting at the newly commissioned ESCO chamber of the Governor's Office, Okemoson, Abeokuta, presided over by Governor Dakpo Abiodun. The council also ratified the declaration of traditional council sites up for the appointment of some traditional rulers in the state. The roads approved for reconstruction are Miliki Junction, Bodiolude, Alaji Sugar Avenue in Abeokuta North Local Government, 1.05 kilometer length, average width, Padi, Arikawe Road, GRA Shagamu Local Government Area, 3.39 kilometer length, 9-meter average, and Itori Sabo Road, Ijebu de Udogbulu Local Government Area. The new houses are 26 duplexes comprising 12 5-bedroom detached duplex with 2-room attached boys' quarters, 14 4-bedroom semi-detached duplexes with 1-room attached boys' quarters within the Ogun State Housing Corporation Office, Ibara, Abeokuta. Others are 9 duplexes comprising 5 4-bedroom detached duplex plus 1-room attached boys' quarters and 5 4-bedroom semi-detached duplexes within the Ogun State Housing Corporation, HID Estate, Isheya Court, Obasanjo Hilltop, Abeokuta. The council also approved the appointment of Chief Lai Labode as the Aregba from Abeokuta South and Dr. Oluwadairu Adeleke from Abeokuta South as the new Ogui Egba. The Ogun State Signage and Advertising Agency has taken another significant step towards strengthening regulatory efficiency and boosting revenue generation with the official launch of the 2026 Mobile Advert Permit e-sticker. The introduction of the upgraded e-sticker signals a new era of orderliness, accountability, and efficiency in outdoor advertising management across the state. Olaide Lawyer was at the event held in Abeokuta and files in this reports.
In what has been described as a major milestone in the state's ongoing outdoor agency reforms, the Ogun State Signage and Advertising Agency has officially unveiled the 2026 Mobile Advert Permit e-sticker, a digital authorization designed to regulate branded vehicles and enhance compliance in the outdoor advertising sector. Declared open by the General Manager of the agency, Honorable Fola Onifade, the launch reinforces government's commitment to transparency, accountability, and smarter governance.
This sticker gains you access to other states, but for us, we have a working relationship with Lagos State. Lassa stickers and Oyo State stickers are equally free to come in because of the reciprocity agreement we have between the sister agencies.
Onifade explained that the new e-sticker system will curb the circulation of fake permits, minimize paperwork, and enhance enforcement through a QR code verification feature.
The first measure is to make sure you do buy it before you leave. They will stop your vehicle. They will insist you get the sticker before you leave. That's the first measure. But the extreme measure is when you go and buy fake or counterfeited sticker, then The default charge is 1 million naira, and we impound your car until you pay that 1 million naira. So be sure of what you are buying.
Also speaking, the chairman and mobile advert practitioner in Ogun State and the lead consultant noted that the 2026 edition comes with advanced security features, a user-friendly online registration process, and a verification portal that allows businesses and enforcement officers to confirm permit authenticity within seconds.
We notice we're always prone to faking and counterfeiting. So this time around, what we're doing is e-sticker. That is, you can actually book without collecting a physical paper. You book online, you send your email, then we send you the e-sticker on your email address, and you can also go out and print it.
Onifade further stated that all branded vehicles operating within the state, including corporate fleets, delivery vans, promotional vehicles, and service trucks, are required to obtain the 2026 e-sticker to avoid sanctions. He encouraged businesses and vehicle owners to take advantage of the seamless online application process. Olaide Oloye, OGTV News.
Moving on, the Ogun State government has assured stakeholders in the Adire value chain, as well as other business owners, of an enabling environment which will aid the prosperity of their businesses. Commissioner for Industry, Trade and Investment, Mr. Adebola Shofela, gave the assurance in Abeokuta during the 3rd International Adire and Cultural Festival, themed Thread of Legacy Patterns of Prosperity, which was organized by the Ashani and Aduke Foundation in conjunction with ATJ Textiles, represented by the Director of Investment in the Ministry, Mrs. Yemisi Folari. Shofela stated that the present administration remains committed to ensuring that businesses operate and flourish despite global economic challenges. The commissioner would describe Adire as a vibrant symbol of Yoruba heritage, which should be preserved, lauded Ashani and Aduke Foundation for providing a platform where women and young people could learn about the production and business of Adire, thereby empowering the women while contributing towards the preservation of the cultural heritage. In our contribution, technical advisor to the Ekiti State Government on Entrepreneurship Development at Adire, Dr. Mrs. Abimbola Oni, said Adire was a cultural heritage that could be a source of empowerment if well harnessed, adding that the many youth corpers were embracing the business. In our remarks, states coordinators, Nigerian Export Promotion Council, Madam Olajumoke Abolaji, stated that venturing into exportation of Adire textiles could help stakeholders in the business and foreign exchange, calling for increase in the local sourcing of cotton, dye and other materials to reduce production costs and promote sustainability of the business. Also speaking, convener of the festival and founder Ashanian Aduke Foundation, Dr. Lizzie Adeboyejo, said the festival has been driven by a vision to contribute to the economy while empowering women, calling on governments to revive the textile industry, encourage use of local dyes and provide more access to business-friendly loans for stakeholders in Adire business. In commemoration of the 2025 World Diabetics Day, the Olusegun Obasanjo Foundation organized a fitness walk at the Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library premises in Abeokuta to promote awareness on diabetics prevention and healthy living. The walk, led by former President of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, attracted health enthusiasts, medical practitioners, fitness groups, and members of the public, all joining in solidarity to advocate for lifestyle habits that reduce the risk of diabetes. Again, Olaide Oloye has the reports.
Diabetes is a chronic condition characterized by high levels of sugar, resulting from the body's inability to produce sufficient insulin or effective use the insulin it produces. To raise awareness on ways to prevent the disease, World Diabetes Day is celebrated annually on November 14th, serving as a global platform to draw attention to diabetes and its impact on health and well-being. Joining the rest of the world to mark the day, the Olusegun Obasanjo Foundation, in collaboration with the World Health Organization and other partners, organized a fitness walk within the OOPL premises. A representative of the foundation highlighted the theme, a walk for diabetes and well-being, noting that the annual health walk is part of the foundation's ongoing effort to promote wellness and preventive health care across Africa.
If you look at the life expectancy all over the world, Nigeria has one of the lowest in the world. And one of the things affecting this, apart from poverty and all that, is this way of life that we are living. So His Excellency Chief Obasanjo was here today to pass on a message to every young person that we need to live an active life. We want people to be active. We want people to live a healthy life. We want people to, eat healthy, live healthy, exercise their body.
Medical experts who participated in the event emphasized the importance of regular physical activity, healthy eating, and routine medical checkups as key steps in preventing diabetes.
The way and manner we keep having more diabetic patients, the estimation is getting bigger, and we hope that when people abide by some of those things that His Excellency has done, we are likely to see the statistics going down.
Diabetes is something that we should not overlook, that it can happen to anybody. And the only way we can actually know that someone has it is by testing. By visiting the hospital, you go, your doctors will see you. There are some symptoms that are very peculiar to it. Some people, they will be overeating, some people, they will be over-urinating, some people, they will always want to eat every time or urinate more often.
The event concluded with a call for Nigerians to adopt healthier lifestyles as participants pledge to sustain regular exercise routines and balanced diet to prevent diabetes and other chronic diseases. Olaide Oloye, OGTV News.
We now go on a commercial break, and when we return, the world this week continues.
Progress no dey happen just like that. It dey come from support when you need am.
Mommy, I got the school fees. You too much.
Na money point o.
Money point, thank you.
Customer, na transfer abi? Confirm.
Bro, na transfer.
Na money point o. Oh, na confirm.
Progress na peace of mind when you know say payment go land as Sure Banker. Progress na small wind wey dey carry person go far.
No worry, yourself go make am. Mo go buy ball.
Victor, even you dey use money point?
Of course now, they use money point.
Confirm.
Money point, made for your progress.
Welcome back. You're still watching The World This Week on OGTV. It was a day of nostalgia, celebration, and renewed commitment to educational development as the Jebode Grammar School Old Boys Association 1990-1995 CERT marked its 30th anniversary on the school premises. The event brought together former students, teachers, community leaders, and current learners in a colorful and heartwarming gathering. Inkem Ago reports.
The atmosphere at the Jebode Grammar School brimmed with excitement as members of the 1990 to 1995 set returned to their alma mater 3 decades after leaving its gates as young students. It was a moment of reflection and gratitude, with many old boys sharing memories of their formative years in the historic institution. To commemorate the milestone, the set commissioned several development projects to enhance teaching and learning for the present generation of students. One of the highlights of the celebration was a classroom engagement exercise where the old boys moved from class to class, delivering motivational talks. They spoke on discipline, academic excellence, career development, and the importance of character. The president of Ijebu Ode Grammar School Old Boys Association 1990 to 1995 set, Mobolaji Odumosun, alongside other members, reaffirmed their commitment to sustaining developmental initiatives in the school.
And I must say that the beginning was really rough, really rough, bringing all those boys, together. Again, after leaving school, everybody had gone their separate ways. So we're all coming back again, like how we resumed in GS1 from different backgrounds, different belief systems and all of that. But I think, over time, we've been able to share again the common values and ideals that we had way back in Jogs, and it was really easy.
Giving back to your roots is very important in this country. If we have not done what we did now, I can tell you the government might not even show interest in the school, and that is why it's always good for old students of each school to come together and help the school. It's not about the government all the time. We can also do something to make the school better.
Past and current teachers expressed appreciation for the gesture, noting that hearing directly from accomplished alumni was both inspiring and empowering for the students.
Those tiny thoughts of those years, who are now the movers and shakers of the universe, congratulations. Honestly, I wouldn't believe we have taken 30 years after leaving school. We thank God for His mercies on you.
I want to appreciate them, and my prayer is God in His infinite mercy will continue to bless them, and I see it as a challenge again to do more.
The visit also featured social interactions, recognition of outstanding teachers who received awards and cash gifts, career talks, panel sections, and reflection on shared experiences from their school days. Nkem Agu, OGTV News.
The Shadera of Ishoin, Oba Abdurrashid Omotayo Kozi Salami, has honored one of the town's illustrious sons and UK-based financial expert Tunde Tony Shoko with the chieftaincy title of Ashiwaju of Ishoin Jebu. Oba Salami explained that the title was conferred on Ashiwaju Tunde Tony Shoko in recognition of his significant contribution to Ishoin development, while urging him to continue to support the progress of the community. Our reporter Margaret Ukulola was at the Shadera's Palace venue of the installation ceremony. Our report.
Ishoin, located in Ijebu Northeast local government area of the state, about 10 kilometers from Ijebu-Ode, is a town renowned for its emphasis on education and strong communal values. It was the center of activities as the Shadera of Ishoin, Oba Abdurrashid Omotayo Kosi Salami, conferred the title of Ashiwaju of Ishoin on UK-based financial expert Tunde Tony Shoko. The newly installed Ashiwaju received the instruments of office, including the chief's scarf, staff of office, certificate, among others. Oba Salami described him as eminently qualified for the title, noting his unwavering connection to Ishoin and his dedication to the town's growth and well-being.
His name is synonymous with excellent dedication and service to our beloved land. He is indeed worthy to be the Ashiwaju official.
Royal fathers from within and outside Ijebu land, family members, friends, colleagues, and associates graced the event, praising the new Ashiwaju as a visionary leader deserving of the honor.
Tunde is in diaspora, but is contributing so much to the community that make him what that installation.
Welcome him back home, and I've Asiwaju of Ishoyin land, so we appreciate him.
We look forward to helping him in carrying out his duties as the Oba of Ishoyin.
His father was Asiwaju of Ishoyin. So when the father died, he took up the title Asiwaju. Before today's installation, he has been doing a lot of things for the town.
Going out of Ishoyin for green pastures, and it's a good thing to like look back and come back home and try to do something.
I'll give him every support, make sure that he has a nice home front to come to.
Now entrusted with the responsibility of the office, the newly installed Asiwaju Tunde Tony Shokon expressed gratitude for the trust reposed in him.
They say visionary, they follow the vision. So that's why one thing I believe I'm going to do, because I know most of them, and we are going to collaborate and try to invite them back home. There must be a purpose, a reason why they have to be part of this vision. And that's my job as Asiwaju, to show them what we have and what we can give.
A reception followed where guests were entertained and treated to good music. Margaret Ukunlela, OGTV News.
Congratulations to the new Asiwaju of Ishoyin land. Participants at the 2025 Men's Fellowship Convention were encouraged to take proactive steps towards safeguarding their health, with emphasis on regular checkup and timely medical consultation. The convention brought together men from across the province for worship, fellowship, and personal development. Again, Inke Mago was at the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Ogun Province 16 headquarters, Ibarra GRA, Abeokuta, to cover the event. Our reports.
The convention, themed Empowering Men for Kingdom Impact, featured a rich lineup of activities designed to build men spiritually, socially, and physically. A major highlight was an enlightening health section on prostrate wellness, an issue of increasing concern among middlemen. Speaking at the session, medical expert Dr. Philip Omotosho stressed the need for early detection and regular screening for prostrate-related conditions.
It's important to also watch out for symptoms and to do screening, especially for the high-risk persons, people who are older than 50 years, from Black or African descent, which of course includes most of us, and then people who have a family history of prostate cancer, breast cancer, or ovarian cancer.
The interactive session enabled participants to ask questions and receive practical guidance on sustaining long-term health. The provincial pastor, Anthony Abba, expressed gratitude to attendees and reaffirmed the church's commitment to promoting holistic well-being among its members.
There should be providers for the home, because God created them to be providers, not the women, but for the men. And also to be prayerful, because no matter what, all that you are saying, if they don't back it up with prayers, it will be...
The coordinator, Dr. Kehinde Ololade, noted the kingdom impact begins with personal transformation, a change that extends to homes, workplace, and the wider community.
Currently in the Redeemed Christian Church of God, this weekend is a family weekend. So we seize the opportunity to, as men, gather together to identify areas of concern for us. Our prostate health, we spoke about our finances, we took some mental talks on activities and stress, managing stress. Currently going on is how we can become sons, can become very wonderful husbands, and also we got feedbacks from our wives on things we're doing that they're not pleased with and how we could mitigate it.
In his keynote address, Pastor Michael Aduradola urged men to uphold integrity, deepen spiritual growth, and embrace their God-given responsibilities with courage and purpose.
You must be disciplined. And you agree with me because I'm talking to mature people. Discipline starts with what you say, where you say it, how you say it. That's it. What you say, where you say it, how you say it, in fact, when you say it.
The convention also included prayers, worship sessions, and presentation of various provinces, with vibrant praise presentation emerging as the overall winner, creating avenues for bonding among men from different parishes. In Kem Agu, OGTV News.